Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. Tattoos have been around for thousands of years and have not always been viewed negatively. In some societies, tattoos symbolized something sacred or even honorable. Nowadays, many people view tattoos as works of art or as a way to make themselves even more attractive. However, there are those who see the unsightly side of tattoos. In their opinion, tattoos are associated with prison life, gangs, drug use, racist organizations, and the like. Whatever you think about tattoos, you will be interested to know something amazing about them. The Iceman had tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. The Tyrolean Iceman, also known as Otzi, is the owner of the oldest tattoos that adorn his well-preserved mummified body. He has a black cross on the inside of his left knee, 6 straight lines on his lower back, and parallel lines on his ankles, legs, and wrists. Based on the analysis of X-rays, scientists concluded that the tattoos were made in the places where Otzi experienced joint pain and, most likely, they were intended to relieve pain. First instruments. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. Archaeologists have found tools in France, Portugal, and Scandinavia that were probably used for tattooing. They are at least 12,000 years old, i.e. they were made during the last ice age. The origin of the word tattoo. The word tattoo comes from the Polynesian word ta, which describes the sound when the skin is pierced. The first mention of the word tattoo is contained in the documents of Joseph Banks, a naturalist on Captain Cook's ship. Prior to this, Europeans called tattoos tags or tattoo. Polynesian tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. Tattoos were made in Polynesia before the arrival of Europeans in the South Pacific. They are also considered the most skillful in history. Tattoo removal in antiquity. Ancient methods of tattoo removal involved using sewage from the bottom of a chamber pot mixed with very strong vinegar. Pigeon feces mixed with vinegar and applied as a poultice for a long time was another popular method. The modern way to remove tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. Advances in science and technology have made tattoo removal easier and less nasty. Today, laser surgery is considered the most effective and popular way to remove tattoos. The laser penetrates the skin and breaks down the tattoo pigments. Thus, the pigments are naturally excreted by the body's immune system. Greco-Roman take on tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. The Greeks learned to make tattoos from the Persians. They mainly used tattoos to mark slaves and criminals so they could be identified if they escaped. The Romans adopted this experience from the Greeks and branded their slaves as well. Tattoos at the court of Caligula. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. It's no secret that Caligula was one of the most eccentric Roman emperors. He often amused himself by capriciously ordering his subjects to get tattooed. Pope Adrian I banned tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. In 787, Pope Adrian I banned tattoos of any kind, even for criminals and gladiators. Since then, almost nothing was known about tattoos in most countries of Western Europe until the 19th century. Tattoo in ancient Egypt. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. Designs that are obviously tattoos can be seen in depictions of both men and women in Egyptian art and statues. However, all tattooed Egyptian mummies discovered to date are female. Egyptologists believe that these drawings were symbols of fertility, virginity, and/or health. Royal tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. From the middle of the 18th century to the beginning of the 20th century, tattoos were especially popular among English and Russian royalty. The procedure was so expensive that only the rich could afford to get a tattoo. As tattoos became more widely available, they were considered cheesy until the tattoo renaissance in the mid-20th century. Contribution of Thomas Edison. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. The man who invented the tattoo machine in 1891 was a New York tattoo artist named Samuel O'Reilly. The basis of his invention was an autographic printer, an engraving machine invented by Thomas Edison. HIV and tattoo. Official medical circles say that, in theory, HIV can be spread through tattoos. However, there has not been a single case of disease transmitted by tattooing. Women get tattoos more often. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. In the United States, according to a 2012 survey, women have more tattoos than men, 23% versus 19%. At the same time, women are twice as likely as men to have their tattoos removed. Billion-dollar industry. According to statistics, almost 45 million Americans have at least one tattoo. Americans also spend more on tattoos than any other nation, at an estimated $1.65 billion a year. Children and tattoos. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. The kidnapping of Charles Lindbergh Jr. in 1932 excited many parents in America. Some of them tattooed their children so that they could be recognized in case they got lost or were kidnapped. Tattoos make you sexy. Recent studies have shown that people with tattoos are more sexually active than those without. The same studies show that tattoo wearers are more likely to commit crimes. The most tattooed man on the planet. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. The most tattooed man in the world is Gregory Paul McLaren, also known as Lucky Diamond Rich. The tattoos cover 100% of his skin, including the inside of his foreskin, mouth, and ears. Pain is inevitable. Surprising and little-known facts about tattoos. If you are going to get a tattoo, think carefully about whether it is worth it. Especially if you don't tolerate pain well. The machine will pierce the skin between 50 and 3,000 times per minute, depending on the shape and size of the tattoo you want to get.